Image I chose for the urban, and then this is the image that I chose for suburban. If it'll let me scroll down. So you see the kids playing in the cul-de-sac with the suburban houses in the background, and then this one, kids playing in a city-like area, big old fountain. You got a big old building in the back. That's how you know it's a city. For the cultural familiarity, Robin Landa wants us to connect with the audience. The suburban houses in the background for suburban area will make the connection of the cul-de-sac and the kids playing and the suburban houses. So this is how we're relating the cultural familiarity with suburban area. We go up to urban. They have a big tall building in the background. The kids are playing, and there's a big tall fountain like there is in the city. So that's cultural familiarity with, you know, the general geographical location. You have the big buildings in the background, you have a park, a fountain. People relate that with the city. For cognitive, Robin Landa says that this is memories, personal experiences, and emotional engagement. So for the suburban area, if we go back down, if it will let me, this reminds people of when they got out of school when they were younger, and they used to go out and play with their friends in a suburban area. They play outside, play with friends, and you expect this in the suburbs. You expect to see kids playing on the cul-de-sacs. You expect them to play roller hockey. You know, it's just things that people expect. If we go back up to the urban area, the kids in the city do not have the cul-de-sacs to play in. So they have to play into maybe fountains or different parks that they have around the area that they have to find. You know, they don't have the cul-de-sac, so they have to find different areas to play. They would play, yeah, so it's just like in this pic. They find a random area to play. You see the parents in the background. They're not concerned. It's just normal. It's what people expect. We go back to suburban area. For the emotional engagement, Robin Landa wants us to connect on an emotional level. And this is identifying what is going on to cause the emotion is the key. Kids outside playing will trigger an emotional engagement for men. They will remember when they were younger and when they used to go outside and do this. And the women, this will trigger a key for when they either went outside and played with friends when they were younger, or when they spent time watching their siblings play, or someone they might have had a crush on growing up. That kind of goes similar for the urban area as well. Kids in the city do not have... sorry, I think I'm repeating myself at this point. On to the codes. Arthur Berger is from Metatomic Codes. Smiling kids' faces will make kids seem happy and joy, and parents watching are carefree, as I pointed out earlier in this. Everyone's safe in the city background. Viewers assume that this is the city. They assume the kids are safe, and they assume they're happy based on the picture. You have the big old tall city in the background. The kids are playing. Parents are in the back just kind of sitting there watching carefree. So they assume that this is happening, and that's the metatomic theory according to Arthur Berger. The suburban area is quite similar too. People see the kids playing. You see wearing safety gear. There's suburban houses in the background. The viewers assume that this is a suburban area based on the pictures and the images in the picture. You know, the big suburban houses, the kids playing in the cul-de-sac, the safety gear. It just all adds up. For displaced codes, Arthur Berger says that this is subliminal messaging. So you know that this is suburban based on the houses in the background. You know there's no cul-de-sacs in the city. So this is, you can make an assumption that this, based on this picture, is a picture of the suburban area. The same goes for the urban. Subliminal messaging of warm weather, happy and joy, fun time, the big building in the background. People are able to just know that this is the city, and they're correlating it with fun times, carefree parents, and just the overall city view. And all these come together to form one condensed code. And that is the end of my presentation. Thank you.